What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and I made a video that was titled like "Bring All Star Team Up back in 2K19." This was like 2 years ago, and it did work in my opinion. I'm not gonna take full credit, but I feel a little bit responsible for bringing All Star Team Up back to 2K19. Now, fast forward to 2K21 Next Gen, it seems they took away All Star Team Up again, and it baffles me that they still believe that All-Star Team Up is not like have its own little community, because what's weird is the good thing about 2K is there's something at least for everyone, whether you like just playing play now and just playing with just not even my team but just regular teams against another person, my league, my GM, whatever it may be, there, my team, rec, park, even my career. If you're one of those, if you want something to play, you always had that. And the one thing we also had was All-Star Team Up. If you want to just use your favorite player and run a 5v5 with a friend, you could do that, and it was fun. And honestly, in my opinion, All-Star Team Up was, I think one of the most consistent modes in 2K, because my team, you always have some glitches where just you'll get disconnected and you'll lose some progress or something like that, or just you have to get cards. And then like my league, they just been shafting my league players for a while. I think it's better now for the next gen version, but still, like, I think it could be a little bit better. And then we got park and rec from my career, like that whole entire segment over there when it's just online stuff. I've been hearing that it's not the greatest. It's process of needing fixing, which has been needing fixing since like 2K17. So ever since they introduced my neighborhood and now the city, it got some stuff that they need to work on. But hey, this is the beginning of a next gen, so I think the changes will come. Maybe, it is 2K, so maybe not. But when it comes to All-Star Team Up, you really just invited your friend to the locker room, you went into a game, you queued up with 8 other players, and then you would just run a game, and you rinse and repeat till you guys got bored. You're getting VC for this. You're using your favorite player most of the time. If you're quick, if you're not quick, you have 5 positions, and honestly, like, you can, if you have a favorite player in each position on each conference, then you should be fine. Like, if I'm in the West, I'm gonna use probably LeBron, Curry, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard. Like, I have a lot of different. I could even go to a center and be Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem. Like, I have options for every position on both sides. And that was the cool thing. Like, we just would run some All-Star Team Up and have fun. But for some reason, again, they take it away and they leave us with player control. Now, I said the same thing, and I'm gonna say it again like I said back in 2K19. Player control is not great. One, it caps you on what players you can choose into tiers. Once you finish a tier, it might reset after you win all your games, but still, like, if you win all your games, you can no longer pick that tier. Then all of a sudden now, playing as Curry, LeBron, Harden, Westbrook, whoever it may be, is now off the table. And that's not good when I'm just trying to run some games with a friend. And that's another thing. You can't play with a friend in player control unless you literally tell him, hey, on the count of 3, let's queue up in player control and hope we get not only in the same game, but on the same team. That's another issue, is like, you can't queue up with a friend now. It's baffling to me that they continue to do this when there is a community for All-Star Team Up. And you guys might think, nah, there ain't no community for it. But one, I know the people that are probably wondering, like, hey, where's All-Star Team Up at? Hey, hello, share this video, because I know you're here. You were here last time I made this video. You shared it around and we brought it back. I'm not going to take full credit, but I was one of the ones that made a video on it, and I feel like I'm one of the only ones to make a video on it, and we need to share this again to bring our mode back. But to even advocate more about this, I was just chilling, and when I noticed that All-Star Team Up wasn't in 2K21 Next Gen, I realized, I'm not going to make a video on this because there's no point. That they're not going to care this time around, probably. The city seems promising. I'm going to play that, get my player up, get my badges and everything. Until I got a comment, and this was a comment on a 2-year-old video when they ended up bringing it back, and I made a video on it. But it says, not sure if you have a next-gen console, but they removed public all-star team up again like they did in 2019 or 2K19. Can you make a video advocating to bring it back? I made a Reddit post under 2K subreddit. You can look at that if you want. I don't use Reddit, so I'm not going to, but you guys can. I'm not entirely sure the process of how we're gonna bring it back this time because they took it away, maybe on accident. But the thing is, there's not a play with friends option in Play Now. You go to Play Now, and then all you see is just different options, but none of them actually are play with friends. Now, I wouldn't mind. Now, this is a theoretical, but if they made a blacktop online where you can run and queue up with a 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, or 5v5, then that would be dope. I wouldn't mind that. If you want to replace All-Star Team Up and make a blacktop online where I can queue with 5 other people and still use my favorite players again like that, oh, I'd be cool with that then. That'd be fine. That would be perfectly fine. Make an all-star blacktop or just something. But bring back 5v5 online all-star team up. I need it. The community needs it because the thing is, at the end of the day, when 2K's the city or even my team or whatever it is that you play, when that shit's normally messing up, the good thing is to come back to the consistent all-star team up. That's always been the play. That's been the play for years, since like 2K17 when shit was hitting the fan online and, you know, the other modes. All-Star Team Up was the go-to. It was fun. Not everyone's going to play it, obviously, but I've seen people that are strictly park and rec players that, oh, that stuff's not working. Well, fuck it. I got to have a competition in me. Let's run some private All-Star Team Up. There's not even an option for private All-Star Team Up. There's nothing like that. It's literally Play Now Online player control. And if you guys want to take time to try to have 10 people queue into the exact same game and get lucky that you guys are on the teams you want it to be, have fun with that because it's probably not going to happen. I mean, I'm just going to be real with you. It's probably not going to happen. I don't know why they took it away when it was honestly getting even better. They made the timeouts to where because back then, even like I think up to 2K18 or even probably 2K19, there would be that timeout span where someone would they were bitching that they didn't get the ball or something, so they'd call a lot of timeouts, and then the other team would start doing it, and that'd be 50-second timeouts you'd have to wait. They brought that down to 15. I can deal with the 15-second timeout. If they want to even make it even further and go to kind of like the rec style timeout where it's just instant and that's it, I'd be cool with that too. But 15 seconds is fine. They ended up adding more all-time players. They had 2016 or 2015, whichever one, Curry. They brung back another Melo. They brought, I think it was a Westbrook, a Harden, the Thunder Harden. I mean, obviously you'll probably rather play as the Rockets, but still they added more, variations of players. Like I can play as Brandon Roy. He wasn't there for a little bit, but finally when they introduced him in my team, they put him in All-Star Team Up. And my man Judge would always use him and be dunking on everyone. It was cool. You could play as all-time Lillard. I think it was one of the year Lillards, and they probably would have added when he knocked out Paul George and them and broke up the Thunder, Lillard too. They should probably have him to where it's a PNG file of him waving away. That would be pretty dope. They were adding so many variations of players that you could choose from, different, I thought it was cool. I thought it was getting somewhere, to be honest. I thought it was getting better. 2K20, even 2K21 current gen version of All-Star Team Up was good. And the fact that next gen, they took it away, maybe I'm just going to go with benefit of the doubt, and it's probably shouldn't, but I want it back, 2K. But I'm just going to go give you guys the benefit of the doubt that you guys forgot to put it in. Because it is awfully weird that I can't even run a private All-Star Team Up or even a private just set match against someone. It's a little weird. I don't understand it, but I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. Share this video around if you're a part of the All-Star Team Up community, or even just being able to play with friends in a Play Now just setting, or even private, like whatever it may be. Just let's share this video around and try to get that mode back for the people that play it, because there is people that play it. Just look at the subreddits that I've seen people post. Look at the tweets that I've been seeing, even the fleets now. I can't believe they added fleets to Twitter, but I ain't gonna lie, those things they actually cool. I think every social media, YouTube added them. Like every social media should end up having that, just because it's a dope way to not tweet and just keep someone. I'm off that though. This isn't about that. But yes, let's share this video around. I don't care who you gotta contact or whether it's Ronnie, whether it's Mike Wang, whether it's LD, like someone, just just tag them all. Just tag them all. Let's try to get our mode back. This is no hate to 2K. I'm enjoying your game. It got some issues. It got some flaws. You guys will address them as time goes by, but this one is a major flaw because you're taking away a mode that was for a small community. That was a community no less. You give everyone else their modes. If they're Play Now Online players, if they're My League, if they're My Team, if they're Rec Part, whatever it may be, you got all this type of stuff for every one of those type of players. Let's just give it to the people that be playing All-Star Team Up, because those exist too. We matter. But at the end of the day, if they don't add it back, we just gotta keep just bringing it up. They'll eventually add it maybe in the next 2K, or I don't know, make player control to where you can queue up with a friend. I'm not entirely sure, because that's the only thing is missing. Player control could be better if you can queue up with a friend at the same time, but they don't allow that. And also the tiers, I feel like it shouldn't be tiers. You can literally group All-Star Team Up into player control, but instead of making it to where you play certain tiers, just have it based on wins going through it. You can get multiple, like, I would say give you more trophies to enter varsity, like whatever it is, freshman, varsity, whatever that whole ranking system is over there in Play Now Online. But you could add that into like an All-Star Team Up player control style, but instead of having like tiers and forcing you to only play as this after a few wins, just make it to where you could always play as your players. And if you want to choose to be an Evan Turner, you know, facing like LeBron James, that's your prerogative. And then if you end up winning, you get a few more stats. Even like, it would be dope if I could play All-Star Team Up and then get something more out of it, because all we're getting right now is VC. If they end up giving us a ranking system like tied to Play Now Online, that'd be dope. I'd like it. If they're willing to, you know, make player control more of a factor and more accessible with friends, then that'd be dope. That'd be a nice replacement of All-Star Team Up. But until that happens, I'd rather just take All-Star Team Up. But I'm done with my rant. Hopefully this gets the same amount of attention as it did back in 2019. Hopefully they bring it back. Like I said, if you're part of the All-Star Team Up community, or even just care about making 2K just have something for everyone, just share this video around. Wouldn't do you any harm to just do that. Do it any way you want to. Like it, share it, tweet it at someone. I don't really care how you do it, because I mean, I'm just making this video, and if it gets 0 views, hey, it gets 0 views. I don't know what to tell people. I tried. Shouts out to that person for, you know, contacting me saying that they took it away again, even though I knew. I just wasn't planning on making a video about it. But I did this for you because I know we have a community in All-Star Team Up, and I'm just trying to help the rest of us. But yes, we'll just see how the future goes. If they bring it back, I'll make another video entitled probably 2K21 All-Star Team Up is back again, probably something like that. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully everyone is going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. For the people that probably are going to watch this video that are 2K players, because you guys will never appear on my channel probably ever again until another video like this drops, because I make Kingdom Hearts and like a whole bunch of other style videos. 2K is kind of far, like it's in a different realm of videos I make. I make it every now and then, but I more than likely stream it on Twitch and then make a video on YouTube. But I just had to make this one. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good holiday. Hopefully you get the PS5 for the people that don't, because I know this whole launch has been, it's been an issue. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a big issue. But hopefully everything works out for you. You get your next gen console. You know, y'all stay safe, all this and that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.